Hey guys, Tony here. So, I decided to make a video this time, basically to explain a little bit about our purpose and what we were meant to be in this life, why we have come here, like, why were you born, basically. I'm gonna help you figure out your purpose in life. And it's as simple as it may not sound, but okay, let me rephrase that. Finding your purpose is simple. You don't gotta make it complicated. There's gotta be more to life than this. Well, yeah, there is. But you can't stop making it so complicated and so hard on yourself to figure out what your purpose is. You see, I, I'm alive up to this point because of my faith of my God. You can you can put your faith on anything you want. You can call it God, you can call it Yahweh, you can call it Allah, whatever you believe in, but put faith into something. I put faith in my God, and that's why it's kept me alive up to now, to this point. And well, let me tell you about a few things I've been going through. Recently, I I found my purpose in life, and it's amazing how it's been in front of me the whole time, but I've never noticed it because I was always distracted with other things in my life. I was distracted with drugs. I was okay, so let me backtrack a little how I found my purpose. So, before I found my purpose, I was in probation. I was in probation for about a year, 2 years basically due to drug lifestyle, and I got caught. Well, the rest is history, but after I got out of probation, I pretty much went back to the same thing I was used to because I didn't stop out of my own will, and no one was gonna make me stop unless I wanted to stop. So I went back into smoking weed, doing drugs, all this crap, and a month and a half later, almost 2 months basically, I started realizing that that is not really what I wanted in life because it just leads me back to the same thing. Like, what am I? Why am I here? Like, what was I born to do? I can't just be born to go to work, smoke weed, do drugs, and all this type of crap, and just continue it all over again the next day. It's like a never ending repeating cycle that you go through. And so I just I just started thinking a lot, deep thinking, soul searching, and I remember I was under the influence of marijuana when I found out my purpose, but I didn't find it by thinking about it. I came across a motivational video on YouTube by Steve Harvey, and in one of in one of his videos, he mentions how he would tell his mom that he was saving up to buy a new car and that he was going to get a new car each week from a job that he had. So each week he would tell his mother that, "Hey mama, I'm gonna get a new car," and his mom would tell him that his old car was still there up in the blocks, and and he just didn't understand why his mom would kept saying that repeatedly, repeatedly, repeatedly. And one day he had asked his mom why she keeps telling him that, and well, his mother responded that he doesn't have any place to put his car in, or the one that he's gonna get. So he talks about him paying someone $20 to a tow service to get it towed off the driveway. He buys some some cleaner asphalt, or how do you say this? He buys some cleaner for the driveway, basically just to clean up the oil stains and things like that. So he does all this, and at the end, it looks very nice, very clean, a lot of space, and very spacious. So 2 weeks later, he ends up getting the car, and he tells his mom, he's like, "Hey, mama, I got the car." And his mom was like, "Yeah, you got the car." She, in other words, she said that you can't be ready to receive something if you don't make ready for it. So that hit me right there. When he said that, it hit me. How can you be asking God for something? How can you ask for something and not be ready to receive it? Because if you're asking for something and you're not ready to receive it, you're just gonna mess it up, and you're gonna lose that thing that you've been asking for. It's like in a relationship, you ask for a perfect boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. You want them to love you, to treat you nice and everything, da da da. But you're over here messing around with other guys, not wanting something serious, and then just disrespecting yourself. And how can you ask for something when you're not ready to receive it? Because all you're gonna do is mess it up at the end. So it was at that point when I realized what my purpose was, because it explains about your gift. Your gift is tied to your purpose. So let me explain it this way. Whatever your gift is, basically something you do with the least amount of effort. So that's what it is. Your gift is something you do with the least amount of effort, and you're good at it. For example, my gift is acting. I I've acted before. In high school, I was in acting, theater arts. That was the first clue that I realized that I was pretty good at acting, because I memorized a 3-page play all in my head, and it was just it was just connected with me, and I'm always in character. It's something I just do my best. So that is your gift, something you do your best with the least amount of effort, and it's tied to your purpose, because your gift will make room for you. It will lead you to places you've never been before, and it will free you of that 9 to 5 job, or whatever job you have that you don't enjoy going to in the mornings, or that you hate going to every day. Your purpose is in your gift. Your gift will lead you to your purpose in life. So whatever you're good at, if you love to draw, if you love to sing, if if you love to cut grass, if you love to paint, anything, find a way to get paid for it. But you got to understand that you got to give it freely at the beginning. I recently got a gig, an acting gig, and it's not paid, but it causes exposure in my life for my acting career. It will air on Amazon Prime, and it's exposure. It's how you start off. You give your gift away for free. It's like it's like the Bible says, your gift will make room for you. Just trust the process. Trust that your gift will make room for you. At some point in your life, you're gonna have to jump. You see, you're just gonna have to jump. Do the thing that you do best with the least amount of effort, and your purpose will be revealed to you. That is how you find your purpose in life. Your purpose is in your gift. So I want to tell you, find your gift, find what you're good at, and work. Put the work in it. Put some work into it. Ask for guidance. Have faith. Keep the faith. Write your goals in the morning. Write your goals and read them in the morning and before going to sleep. Before anything you do. Also, one thing I did forget to mention, be grateful. Every morning, before you do anything else and go about your day, always have gratitude for what you have, for what you don't have, for what's going to happen in your life. Always start with gratitude in the day, because the more gratitude you have, the more things you're gonna have to be grateful for. It's just the law of attraction. Whatever you think about will manifest into its reality. So if you're thinking about, oh, I'm always attracting ugly girls, or why can't I find someone good, and things like that, you'll keep finding those type of people because that's what you keep thinking. But once you start changing your mindset, changing your aspect of life and how you think, renewing ways of your personality, you gotta change within in order to start seeing results. It's not, oh, I'll believe it until I see it. You have to see it and believe it in order for it to come to life before anyone else can. That's how it just works. That is how successful people have made their money, because they see something others don't see. They still go for it. They still keep pushing and pushing and pushing until they see the results they want. And that is how you get to your purpose in life. So all in all, what I'm trying to say here is find your gift, find what you're good at doing, work hard at your gift, find a way to get paid for it, and your gift will make room for you, and only then will you find your purpose. I'll see you guys soon.